So first off, you're going to pick an island. I would pick a fairly big one. I'm going to pick the Meadow Island for this video. So you're going to pick the right island that you want, and then you're going to wait for it to load up. So next you're going to want to grab some prefabs, and I would keep the same theme for each area. So I'm going to be grabbing the Haunted Hills prefabs for now, and also the Pablo ones. So I'm just going to place these down. So now let's get into the next part. Make sure you place down all the prefabs around, make like different locations. So now let's get into the next part. Next, you want to grab the chest and ammo box prefab, and then you're going to want to place chests and ammo boxes around all your locations once you've placed different areas. So you just want to go around placing them in different spots and like try and hide them maybe, or put them in spots like you think Fortnite would, or just do whatever you want really. And maybe you could add some legendary chests around to change it up a little bit. So now let's get into the next part. So for the settings, you're going to want voice chat on all, you're going to want teams on free for all, you're going to want spawns all the way to 1. You can put rounds as many as you want. I'm just going to put 3 for this. And also team rotation, you can do whatever you want with that. I'd put every round. Then time limit, make sure that's on none. For the thing to end, make sure it's on last standing to end. And then if you go to spawn location, make sure all of that's right. Make sure that's on spawn pads. Basically just copy the video right now. And then when you go into the next one. Okay, so make sure you have max health 100. Make sure you don't start with any shields unless you want to. Make sure infinite resources and infinite ammo are off. Make sure maximum building resources are on 999. Harvest style battle royale, harvest multiplier 2 times I'd put it on, allow aim assist on, allow building on, allow to edit on, and basically that's everything you need to keep on now. And then make sure that you can drop your items when you die, make sure that full damage is on, glider redeploy is off unless you want it on. I wouldn't keep it on though if you want it to be like a proper 1v1 map or whatever. And make sure health granted on elimination, that could be whatever you want actually. I would put it on 50, so it's like Siphon. Then for wood, I'd put it on 30, stone 20, and metal 10. And then make sure all of the UI settings are down to 3 seconds because you don't want them there for ages. And then make sure the map display widget is on default map. And that's all for the settings. So next you need to get 6 advanced storm beacons. Then you place them all down. And once you've done that, go on to the first one you've put on the row. Make sure it says phase 1. The end radius needs to be 200. Well, it can be actually whatever you want, but 200 is probably the best. Wait time 2 minutes. Resize time a minute. Damage 1. Movement behavior, move randomly. Move distance minimum 200. And I would just put it whatever you want for these, but make sure every time you go onto a different beacon, it says phase, like it goes up from 1 all the way up. You can have as many as you want, but 6 is probably the best. And make sure the time starts getting lower, and make sure the end radius gets smaller. And also you got to make sure that the damage starts getting higher, unless you want it to be 1 the whole time. But necessarily I wouldn't do that. Anyway, let's get into the last part. I'm actually going to show the rest of the settings for these for people that want to know before we go into the next part. Also, make sure to do the part that I'm doing right now. This is very important, so make sure you do that. So last, you need to get an advanced storm controller, place that down, and then make sure the generate on game start is yes, storm phase is default, phase 1 radius 400 meters, and that's all you need to do. Don't change anything else, otherwise you'll mess up your map. So that's all you need to know. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or you need any help with anything, just let me know in the comments and I will reply as quick as I can. So thanks for watching. See ya.